Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Monster Rancher Evo. In the last episode, both Runyon and Nugget have reached the ends of their sort of lifespans. In Evo, they don't die, but they can no longer gain any skills. So normally, you would want to breed them at this point, combine them, whatever. But because I want to show off the different monsters, we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to freeze them, or the equivalent of freeze them. We're going to seal them, and we will keep them just in case I decide to seal, eh? We're almost like family. It's gonna hurt to say goodbye spelled wrong. You see, you don't have everyone's support. Nayuta, stop trying to make me feel guilty for this shit. So, anyway, I want to show off the monsters. That has always been one of the things that have kind of plagued me for doing Monster Rancher on YouTube, is I want to show off the monsters. I don't want to just have the same group, because Monster Rancher, I mean, maybe not so much now with Evo, but certainly the classic Monster Ranchers, you were best served sticking to a single main breed because of the way the game worked. And that's fine, but it's also a little boring, in my opinion, unless, you know, we have a gimmick like the all pixie run. As long as I say it up front, then it may not be so bad. But anyway, so for the sake of just showing off the monsters, we're going to make 2 new ones from scratch. We'll worry about combining down the road if we need to. I don't think we will need to. I think we will be fine with just Generation 1 monsters, provided we eventually get the tricks and everything. So, which we, you know, for the most part, we kind of don't have right now. But anyway, we're going to create a monster. We're going to create him from the book. And we're going to use, I have an Excel sheet here, spreadsheet. 29 monsters remain. Alright, okay, Google. Pick a random number from 1 to 29.
Here's a random number, 4.
4 oh god. I mean, I guess it could be worse. Known otherwise as the King of Festivals. Its body shines with glitter, and it has a true Latin heart, whose dancing samba attracts many, although its strength in battles is largely unknown. Mythras. I hate it. Alright, let's get you created. Ah, what a silly-looking monster! Your face is silly-looking. Want to erase it? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's name it. Alright, since I'm a fan of irony, Jinergy suggested the name Zeus, not knowing, is it wait, which order is the E first? Jinergy suggested without knowing what the monster looks like. And, yeah, we'll go with Zeus. Right? That makes sense. Okay, now another monster. Okay, Google. Pick a random number from 1 to 28.
Here's a random number, 22.
22. 22 is... Oh, at least we're getting a pixie out of the deal. Alright, alright, so, no, I don't need to... No, stop. Okay, Pixie. All unique monsters. It is the Kung Fu. What was her... The Bride. That was her name. I saw Kill Bill, both volumes. Couldn't remember her name for a second. An unusual one in the pixie species that is trying to master martial arts, but it's having trouble mastering the techniques. Does that imply it's a power pixie? Because I am damn sure gonna raise a power pixie. Let's check the names list. Once again, Nayuta shows that she is at least Kinsey 2, and she is a fan of Uma Thurman. I wonder if she likes the song by the Fallout. Is it Fallout Boys who does Uma Thurman? Okay, good. I got one reference correct. Completely Average Gaming gives the name Mythras, which is pretty cool. Wait, Mythras with an R? Yes, Mythras with an R. Mythras seems like it would be something that would be more apt for a more mythical creature, like an Undine or something like that, rather than a unique. But I like it. I like Mythras. It's got a mystical quality. Mythras is definitely mine, so everyone else can back the flip off. All right, so we're gonna make her a power pixie because I want to try. If she wants to be a power creature, fucking hell. If she wants to be a power creature, or I mean a martial artist, then that's what you got to be. You've got to hit hard. So I don't seem to have any power trick. We might have enough money to go buy one. I'm gonna give her, for now, accuracy power, but I want to see if she's got a power accuracy in her that she can take instead. Or power, actually power defense might be a good combo. You like power? Shut up. Fine, take the Baku. Wait, the Duckin? The Duckin can use the Baku? All right, moving on. We're going to try to hit the town and see if we can... I need to write those names down on my spreadsheet. All right, as I was saying, I need to get to town and buy some tricks. I don't know what... Okay, let's mentally reorient to the camera here. Okay, so how much money do I even have? Can I tell from here? Breeder. 6,000. I might have enough. Oh, I can see my mission from there. That's nice. I don't know if I remembered that. So, longtime fans of the show may know that I have an issue with eyeball damage. Like, the idea of an eyeball being damaged, destroyed, hurt, whatever, freaks me out. It causes me an actual fear. To the point where I can't, for example, play a game that has that kind of thing. And Kill Bill was part of the reason that started. Because there is a moment in, I believe, the second movie where the bride plucks an eyeball out of Lucy Liu? No. And winds up stepping on it, and you see the eyeball squish between her toes. It's so fucking gross. And yes, Akamura? Do you want a mic? Really? Okay. Hold on. She's not going to be on face cam. Go ahead.
It's funny you say this because I actually did a deep dive on Kill Bill not too long ago, literally yesterday, I think. And Lucy Liu played Oren Ishii, which was the main enemy in the first movie, but she plucked out Ellie Driver's other eye was the thing.
Why did you do a deep dive on Kill Bill of all things?
I don't know. I hit shuffle on TV tropes and it came up.
There's a shuffle option on TV tropes?
There's 2 shuffle options on TV tropes.
Well, that sounds fun. All right.
I mean, I know a crap ton about Kill Bill for no reason now.
So when you say deep dive, you basically just mean you fell down a rabbit hole.
I binged the TV tropes pages and then the wiki pages, yes.
Have you ever seen the movie?
Yes, both of them.
Okay.
I was 10.
That's inappropriate.
Oh! Boy, howdy was it. It's just throw another penny into the well of my parents' bad decisions.
Yeah, really.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. So looking at those icons, I don't think Mythras can do barrel toss. But which one of those is gyro? Is it... See, I'm thinking gyro is either the 2 wheels there at the top right under her head, or it's the actual top in the bottom right corner. But I don't think any of those other icons could... Oh, maybe gyro is the weird twirly, swirly-do thing in the top row. Anyway, my point is, I bet she can do gyro. So let's buy a gyro kit. So we want to get a gyro, or a... Where was it? Gyro kit. And... I don't want to give her defense already, but she's going to need a little bit to survive in this place. Do I have a spare defense tank? I do not. Anyway, going back to the conversation for a hot second, since I got disrupted and forgot, that is probably where my eyeball damage thing started, because it was so gross to me. And I know, like, even watching it intellectually, I know that, like, obviously it's fake. It could have been an egg. I mean, you know, it could have been clay, whatever the eye was made of. But the idea horrified me so much. And even just the idea that someone could pluck an eyeball out of you, just, ugh. So I couldn't handle it. I could not handle it. Yeah, that's triple power. Okay, so it is the top. So it's triple power and 1.5 defense. That should be pretty decent. We'll have to give her life and speed eventually, but that'll be a great way for her to start off. Yeah, she's gonna be good. All right, I think we're done this week. Gonna have to reset the motivation next week, but that's fine. By the way, Akamura, I found your whiteboard. So that's kind of in the pile over there. Well, it was buried under something. Like, it made sense why you didn't see it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But at least I found it. Okay, so... Okay, the policy went back to normal. So we're gonna have to fix that. She's not serious. And the duckin is hyperactive. So much hate. Alright. How are you doing? Ooh, there you are. I would become a vomit fountain if that was actually me. There don't seem to be any particular problems. Yeah, well, she's not going to have much brain matter left after her tricks, but it's fine. Okay, so we are in good shape. Now we're just burning weeks just to get motivation up, because I want to at least do one training so I know where Mythras is at, since she's going to be our number 3. The Duckin will be benched, and we'll finally bring out Fridge to fight, which will allow me to get kind of a handle on what Fridge needs to do for his next bits of training. We may, unfortunately, have a... Why are you exploding sometimes? It's getting tired. Does that mean you're doing well, or does that mean you're doing poorly? You're kind of holding on in the middle of the stick and trying not to get thrown off, so my assumption is you're doing poorly. But we'll see. She gets a rest now. That's good. Not really much for me to talk about at this point. Just trying to keep the monsters going. I think Monster Rancher, the more I play it, the more it works better as a stream. Because during these bits where I'm just burning off weeks, I'd have some viewer interaction to work with and the such. But it's fine. I've been doing YouTube for almost 11 years now. We've been doing Monster Rancher for most of that time. So why futz with the brand too much? One of the problems with YouTube, and not YouTube, problems with entertainment in general, is that those of us who create, whether we're creators, artists, musicians, whatever, in order to keep interest among the audience, you generally have to be flexible enough to change a little bit, but not flexible enough that you change radically, because that's when everything goes wrong. And trying to find that balance is the challenge whenever it comes to doing any sort of creative work or Let's Plays. Is this creative? It's probably one part creative. I mean, we might be using the games, but we still have to have the creativity to blather and know what to blather about. Speaking of which, I should pull up the questions again. What with the show and such. Shit. I had the page open and don't have the page open anymore. Let's see. Aw. Leanne Rankin just wrote, it's 2022, every body is a great body, no shame. But I didn't know you were playing Stray. Yeah, we'll be doing Stray this weekend. Well, by the time this episode goes up, it's already aired, but that's very kind, Leanne. Thank you. Yes, I have body issues, which is why I wasn't on Facecam for as long as I was. Here we go. I think this is the last question on my list. Chibi Girl asks, if Monster Rancher could have a crossover with any game of my choice, what would it be? That is a good question, too. I would like to see Monster Rancher crossover with Final Fantasy, only because I would love to see a Moogle get in there and beat the piss out of a Mochi. But what probably would happen is Koei Tecmo would make a Mochi that would be, that would resemble a Moogle, all white and fluffy with the palm and everything. And then I would feel conflicted, because I hate Mochis, but I like Moogles. So that unholy union would upset me. But the crossover would be kind of cool, like, just getting different creatures over the years. You could have a Pixie that looked like Shiva. You could have a Golem that looks like Ifrit. You know, there are so many creatures in the Final Fantasy universe that could work. Duckins could be burned alive. You know, the normal stuff. Just drop a Viagra on it. Just nuke it out of existence. Thank you for the cash. Okay. I am taking too long to get a trick. But yes, that would be my choice. There's been speculation about whether the new Monster Rancher game coming out, Monster Rancher Kaiju or whatever, is going to have any sort of crossover, especially since the original Kaijus like Godzilla and such exist. And maybe so goes the theory that Godzilla or a form of it could show up. I don't think any of that's going to happen. But I am curious to play it. As of recording, which is July 20th, there is no hard date yet for when that game's coming out, but they did say it's before the end of 2022. So if that's true, or even if it's not, whenever the game comes out, I will be playing Monster Rancher Kaiju for the show. I don't know if I'll play it to completion. Knowing me, I probably will, or I will at least try, since every time I do play any game on the show, I always intend to beat it. Although I guess that's less true now. Like I had said during the Shipbreaker, one of the Shipbreaker episodes, that I'm pressuring myself less to do that now. I really want to with Evo, although if the numbers continue to kind of lag behind, I don't want to put Evo on the chopping block. It just might work better as a stream, because then we could go 3 to 4 hours, and I could get a lot more done. But other games like Shipbreaker, I don't know if I'll beat that, but there's been enough demand for more Shipbreaker episodes that I'll do more of those. I'm talking shop and kind of diverting from the question. What else would make a good crossover? Actually, the ultimate crossover would be to put Monster Rancher with Pokemon, and then we can have a bunch of nerd fights all over the place while everyone argues which is better. Monster Rancher's better. Anyway, sorry, just had something in my throat there. But yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I would love to see the Monster Rancher engine, just the idea, the concept of raising the monster applied to other games. I like Pokemon all right, but I've been burned out of it, and at the end of the day, most Pokemon games are just JRPGs. And that, I know that sounds really insulting. I don't mean it to sound that way. Just that it got really repetitive. I checked out of Pokemon with Sun and Moon just because I was just burned out of the franchise at that point, and it held my hand too much. In fact, the moment I checked out of Pokemon Sun was when I got the camera in like the second town, and my tutorial guy was like, "There's a Pikachu, let's take a picture of it." And I'm like, "No, I need an electric type. Let me capture the damn thing." But nope, it really wants you to take the picture. So I don't know. The Pokemon stopped being... I don't know. It got repetitive, and also the changes weren't really something I wanted, which goes back to what I was saying about, how you make art. Like, you have to change just enough to make it interesting, but not so much that you destroy the core concept. But, like, with Pokemon, for me personally, the core concept is just getting a little stale, and the changes they made had nothing to do with the core concept. The changes were crap, like taking your Pokemon pictures and stuff like that, and I just didn't care. That all said, I still haven't played Arceus yet. We own Arceus. We did a stream of Arceus, but the Akamura was playing Arceus. I was not playing Arceus. And I still desperately want to play it. I have it. There's nothing stopping me other than sheer laziness and the fact that I've been playing other games. Because that one looks different. I mean, that changes the core concept fairly significantly without completely destroying what it's about. And that seems like my type of thing. I just need to play it. I just have too many games, man. Just too many games, which is a good problem to have. And of course, the show takes up a lot of time. But then there's also just the fact that there's a lot of games I like playing that are just older games. Like Metal Gear Solid 5 is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm almost certain. And I just love playing it. I've got nearly 530 hours in it now, according to the clock, and I don't care. And that's just on the PlayStation version. I also have it on the PC. I just love the game a lot, and I want to get 100% on it just because. That was not a well-timed show. I probably should have waited another week. Wait, Fluffleface is now too old? Damn it, Nayuta, I closed the Excel spreadsheet. Hold on. Damn it, Nayuta. Nayuta, this is somehow all your fault, Nayuta. Alright, well, new monster coming, I guess. Did you hear there's a Lucky Lotto? Alright, fine. We'll buy the Lucky Lotto. Okay, so we need to seal... God, this is going to be a whole new roster. We'll seal Fluffleface. Hello, Nisi. I wasn't sure what I would say while Nayuta was doing her dance, but... Yeah, you're laying on the floor, so she's like, this is weird. She can't... I don't think she can get to either of us. She doesn't know what to do about the blanket on the floor. There we go. She's very... She's such a weird cat. She's so clumsy, and yet she's adventurous enough to try weird shit, or weird shit for her. Alright, so we need to create a monster. I'm not even running my timer. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. This is going to be all funky. Alright. Okay, Google. Pick a number from 1 to 27.
Here's a random number, 12.
12 is a hare. Okay. Robo-Rabby 5. A monster that looks like a combat-type robot, although it is actually a robot-type pet. Okay. It is understood why it behaves rather cute despite its looks. Barely English, but sure. Alright, now I'm gonna have to go find a hare name. Nayuta, why is that a Hubba Hubba? It's you know what? I'm not gonna kink shame. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna name you... I believe Holly had the... No, never mind. We're gonna go with Lyserg, who suggests Dave, because that's the name we use for shitty things. So, your name... Sorry if your name is Dave. If you personally are watching this and your name is Dave, you're certainly not shitty, because the fact you're watching one of my videos overrules your name. But anyway, if your name is Dave and you're not watching my stuff, then that's a problem. So, this is Dave. He sucks. Let me get his name written down. And now we have to assign him. Who doesn't... Who is it? Marlene doesn't have someone? Wait, where am I going? Rearing information. Yeah, Marlene doesn't have someone. Alright, well... Sure, you can have Dave, Marlene. And then let's get everyone's policies resorted, and we will give you intelligence. It's such a terrible choice. Oh, power and accuracy. All right, knife kit for you. Hey, that doesn't fit. I don't care. Shut up. All right, so how do I level up the tricks? I know there is a way eventually. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, so I guess we're organized. We only have 5 minutes left. There's not really much to do here. I can't believe we've burned through all of our monsters, man. Well, all but Fridge. If the fight was going to be one-on-one, I would say we could try it. You know what? Let's try the fight. I mean, if nothing else, I will be able to get a handle on what Fridge can do, and we can get started getting experience points soon. But I think we're actually going to have to do a lot of training for a while, because since I'm using a whole bunch of Generation 1 monsters now, going into the dungeon's going to get a little hinky, unless that's why they have everything level up around you. So you can just go into the, to a later dungeon and still be okay. Excuse me, we'd like to join the tournament. Welcome, are you sure you're ready? Yeah, probably. Alright, we'll see you next week at the arena then. I don't think this is going to work out well for us, but I want to try. Actually, I've never lost one of these, so I don't know what happens if we do. Why did I expect it was someone else? These guys again. So we meet again. This time we chose the sneak into the castle and steal the treasure plan. But it failed completely. Too bad. Huh? What happened? The king's breeder and monster were incredibly strong. Even the great Baron Dottie had to doff his cap to them. Okay. I mean... So they're not my opponents, they're just two assholes? Alright, that's fine. Lambert! Even you didn't know that I was once called one of the strongest breeders in all of March. They do look a lot tougher than this pair. But Lambert knows us. Maybe he'd be willing to go a little easy on us? Nayuta, come on now. Unfortunately, when I was a soldier, I was also called the Terror of the Battlefield. I could never give less than 100%. They do give him a different nickname every time you turn around. Huh? That's not fair. What, it's not fair to do your best? Nayuta, come on. We have no choice but to fight a full-on battle. Here we come, Lambert. Alright, we have no skills for anybody. Fridge, you're the captain, I guess, with Mythras. I'm not... Zeus is fucking benched. Alright, everyone get up in his face. And then we start, and we're just gonna rock him and hope for the... Oh yeah, we have items. Power up, sure. And... defense up, sure. And... nothing else matters. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I've never lost one of these. Oh, God. It's 3-on-3. Okay. No, this will be fine. Everything will be fine. He has intelligence attacks. That's not expected. Let's hit the Garo. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, yeah. They're going to have no accuracy. Well, like I said, I'm curious what happens when you lose one of these fights, so... Wow, Dave came real close to being a shish kebab. Alright, let's just... No, not who I meant to fight, but okay. Uh-oh, what is this? Guard up. That... You defended only yourself and you're not part of this fight? How silly. Oh, I guess I could use the union attack. I mean, why not, man? We need it for a reason, so let's union attack. Tap 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 tap. Not a kill shot. That's a problem. That's a big old problem. Oh yeah, Battle Rocks had even guarded, so he wow, we might actually win this fight. That's so ridiculous. Alright, everyone move up. No one but Fridge attacks, because he's the only one who has any sort of damage. I guess we should probably wait until Battle Rocks' guard goes down, because I assume that's a defense buff. So we're just going to chill out here while I look at my cat freak the hell out over her ball toy. You may want to move your water bottle. Yeah. Yes, it's in the way of fun time. We do have a video of her playing with that, but I don't think it's public. Oh, I got shoved. I didn't even notice. The hare is the slowest one? That's ridiculous. Alright, light him up. Hit him with everything. That's embarrassing. But we won! Still an undefeated record, baby. Somehow Fridge got less experience? Why? Oh, maybe because of the strength of the enemies or something. I don't know. Who cares? We did it! We won! Amazing! Even I, the killer of Marsh, must take my hat off to you. Okay, that is funny. They keep coming up with different nicknames. Yes, applaud me, Nayuta. I deserve applause. Let us start the awards ceremony. King Marsh, if you please. You know, he's too old for me to do the posh voice, but I really want to do the posh voice with him. You are a magnificent monster breeder, despite... You're a magnificent monster breeder, despite... We have been waiting for someone like you for a long time. Ah, thanks. I can't hear you under all that facial hair. Just a moment! What? Hi, Dottie? What do you want? He's not a real breeder. He's part of a monster show in the circus. In other words, far from being the winner, he is in fact disqualified. I have spoken. What are you talking about? I'm merely following evil genius rule. Destroy other people's happiness whenever you get the chance. You're in the circus? Yes, that's true, but we... That's enough. You say I have long hated the... But... It must have been fun for you to sully the good name of this contest and make a fool of me. No, we didn't mean to... Guys, he's What? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Lambert? This way. You must escape! But I don't get it. I mean, why? Clearly, it's because he knows Marlene ran off with a circus. Is it that hard to put two and two together? Shut up, Dottie! I'm gonna slap your hair off your face. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna do it anyway. Can you believe it? Yes. Indeed. Not even I realized how strongly and deeply the king felt about this matter. But old King Ironwall is not like to let you or me get away with this. But we didn't do anything. Even so, the royal bodyguards will be coming here soon. Royal bodyguards, what should we do? I'm scared. You really give up way too easily. None in this kingdom could hope to better you. What? But now, everyone in danger! I'm patting my head and rubbing my belly at the same time. We'll protect them. Go tell the king that I am here. I want to go see him personally. Huh? Oh, and another thing. Tell him if he brings troops, he won't ever see me again. Huh? At once, my lady, if that is your wish. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, bye. Hold on, Marlene. What are you playing at? We'll get Dad here and settle this once and for all. Sure. Alright, well, I'm out of time for this one. Fridge did a good job. He's definitely the current alpha. But I have a feeling it won't be very much longer before he's going to be replaced, too. So keep those names rolling in, people. Names, names, names. At this point, even if you've done a name before, just hit me with more names. So, but that's going to do it for today. I'm going to end my recording session after only 3 episodes because I've got other things I need to do. But there will be more daily content tomorrow. I'm just going to... Never mind, you don't need to worry about my schedule. The point is, daily episodes, it's fine. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode. See, I told you, and if I say it, it must be true. Oh, don't believe that. Bye.